In the early 1970s, an American ethologist built a perfect world. Unlimited food, water, no predators, climate-controlled, only to witness its collapse into violence, social breakdown, and extinction. This is the true story of John B. Calhoun's Universe 25 Mouse Utopia experiment, and the chilling lessons it still holds for us today. John B. Calhoun began his work in 1947 at the U.S. National Institute of Mental Health, fascinated by how crowding affects behavior. By 1968, he had designed a series of enclosures, utopias, for rats, then mice, to test his hypothesis that social stress would emerge when population density soared, even if every basic need was met. His final and most infamous setup, dubbed Universe 25, was a 9-square-foot steel pen containing 4 pairs of young mice. Calhoun equipped it with nesting boxes, automatic feeders replenishing high-protein pellets, unlimited water, and electric lighting on a 12-hour cycle. He sealed off any predators or disease, creating the most ideal environment conceivable. In the first 315 days, Universe 25's population exploded. With resources abundant, the mice bred frenetically. By day 315, there were 620 individuals, a doubling every 55 days. Calhoun observed orderly social hierarchies. Dominant males defended territories, mothers raised litters, young males courted and mated. His film footage shows peaceful play, grooming rituals, and mothers caring tenderly for pups, behavior never before seen in such a crowded pen. Calhoun believed this behavioral sink might never appear if space was sufficient. Between days 315 and 560, population growth slowed, reaching a peak of 2,200 mice. Social tensions mounted. Dominant males competed aggressively for nest boxes. Some were driven out entirely. Females fought over nesting sites and sometimes killed each other's litters. Calhoun noted new abnormal behaviors. Eskimos, mice that huddled in corners, avoiding all interaction. Paunch, permanently pregnant females unable to rear offspring. And beautiful ones, males obsessively grooming, refusing to mate or fight. The communal nests became filthy, pups were abandoned, and morale collapsed. Calhoun coined the term behavioral sink for the pattern of social collapse despite perfect physical conditions. As mothers ceased maternal behaviors, infant mortality soared. Subordinate males lost social skills. Some mice engaged in cannibalism or infanticide. Sexual drive vanished. Births dwindled to zero, even though fertility remained biologically possible. Over 580 days, Universe 25's population plummeted from its apex to zero. Calhoun's notebooks record haunting images, empty nests, frantic wanderers, and final survivors huddled in corners.
By day 920, every mouse was dead. Calhoun attempted to restart the utopia with super mice, selected for high aggression and maternal care. None survived beyond 30 days. He concluded that the damage to social learning and genetic fitness was irreversible. Universe 25 became his cautionary centerpiece in dozens of lectures and publications. Calhoun warned that human overpopulation and urban crowding could produce analogous social ills: violence, withdrawal, mental illness, and societal collapse. Critics argue Calhoun's pen was too small, depriving mice of escape routes and natural behaviors. They note that wild rodents maintain much larger territories and complex social structures. Others point out that early, beautiful ones simply lacked mates, not empathy. Yet subsequent studies on voles, primates, and even humans have documented stress, aggression, and mental health declines in overcrowded conditions. Calhoun's science may not be a direct blueprint for humanity, but its core insight, that social structures can collapse under density stress, remains provocative. Day, urban population density, remote work isolation, and social media echo chambers pose new stresses. We see rising rates of anxiety, loneliness, and antisocial behavior. The mouse utopia metaphor has been invoked by sociologists studying dorm overcrowding, prison populations, and refugee camps. In 2020, Johns Hopkins revisited Calhoun's work to examine mental health trends during pandemic lockdowns. They found parallels in withdrawal, depression, and aggression, suggesting our own behavioral sink when social bonds fray under confinement. Calhoun's Universe 25 forces us to ask, how do we balance resource abundance with healthy social environments?